How's the saddle?
It's good. Oh my god, hello.
Check-in number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
For those of you that saw the first one, this is the second weigh-in. So you just saw my progress pictures and what I'm looking like this week. Overall, my weight actually stayed roughly the same. I'm right around 176.4 was the average for the week. So down from our trip to Peru, but on average compared to previous months up. Starting the mass, so my coach who's currently in the saddle over there, who's doing my macros, gave me my adjustments for the week. For this upcoming week, I'm actually, oddly enough, even though I'm massing, think of it more of like prepping for massing. I am going to be down 5 grams of protein. Carbs and fat are staying the same. The reason that we're doing that is actually you need less protein as you start to mass. We're going to increase my carbs. My weight's still a little bit high from the trip to Peru, so I am expecting that next week during the weigh-in I'll probably be similar or maybe even down a little bit in weight. Obviously that depends on a lot of variables throughout the week, stress, training, all those things, but eventually we'll get to the point where we're starting to regularly increase carbs. That's going to be what triggers the mass. Right now, body comp actually looks pretty good, especially compared to what I looked like coming back from Peru. So getting back on track, getting into the normal training schedule. Had a deload week last week, even though I was very, very sore from training. But back to normal training, got a lot of volume this week, trying to get prepped for the open. Probably not actually the ideal time to start a mass right before you're going to be doing the open. But honestly, my weaknesses overall are strength. I could obviously improve around anything. What was that?
You're not training for the open. We don't train for the open.
Yeah, I'm not really training for the open. I'm thinking a little more long term. So the biggest weakness is as an athlete, I'm above average for probably a CrossFit athlete. Just for reference, like I did the Wadapalooza individual qualifiers, I was right around 900, which not bad, but also not great. I'm not qualifying for any elite or RX competitions or anything like that. The open, I looked back at the leaderboard and I was 13,000 and change, which I'm not particularly pleased with that performance, but overall in the grand scheme of things, it's pretty good considering I think it was like 180,000 men that competed, 420,000 individuals overall that did the open last year. So in terms of addressing weaknesses, longer term, definitely looking at building strength, continuing to build the motor. So this is going to be a really slow mass. I'm not going up and gaining 20 pounds or anything like that. This is going to be a couple pounds here and there. Updates from last week, still going strong with lactose free for the most part. Trying to avoid non-nutritive sweeteners and even stevia. I did have a little bit. We did go out to dinner last night, and there was cheese on some of the dishes, so I scraped it off. So I probably did consume some lactose and some dairy in there, but minimal amounts. Reporting back, the stomach issues are less. I'm introducing a lot of new foods in different volumes. So pea protein is pretty new to me, so there's a little change in stomach stuff happening, but overall, I'm going to continue through the mass being lactose free. I'm not dairy free. I'm still consuming whey protein isolate. I still have Greek yogurt that's lactose free. So it's not fully dairy free. It's lactose free. What else? What other updates? I think that's about it. Like I said, I'll give you guys weekly updates on what's going on. If I find any new food items that are, lactose free that I'm enjoying, or any changes to my macros, or deciding to cut or adjustments or anything like that, I'll keep you guys posted. The reason I'm walking around my apartment right now is because it's raining outside and I'm trying to get steps in on Sunday. Oh, yeah, I guess that's the other thing. You guys will see at the end of some of these clips, meal prep. So I'm going to put little fast forwarded clips of either recipes that I'm working on that are new. Some of them will be staples, or just overall meal prep. Just to give you insight into what our meal prep looks like. Generally, I go through meal prepping on Fridays and Saturdays, downtime when I'm not doing anything. If I wake up early on a Saturday, I'm not really doing anything. I might go to the gym, but I might start meal prepping or chop up vegetables or something just to make it a little bit easier. Everyone gets the Sunday scaries, so what I try and do is get a lot of the stuff that keeps me busy on Sundays out of the way, so I can relax and try and enjoy my Sundays as much as possible, and kind of get ready mentally for the work week, get ready mentally for training for that week. Yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the recipe. It turned out pretty well. Simple red potatoes from Little Potato Company, mushrooms, pretty easy, just the oven, sauteing them, doesn't take too long. You can get some cleaning done, you can get some other meal prep done while you're waiting for the potatoes to finish in the oven. So the rest of my Sunday is pretty much free at this point, other than probably doing a little more, answering a couple emails, doing a little more video editing, and probably stretching right after she's done with the yoga mat. This is kind of our normal Sunday.
There's a lady I know. If I didn't know her, she'd be the lady I didn't know. And my lady, she went downtown. She bought some broccoli. She brought it home. She's chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli.